Attack Power here with Game 2 between Sir Daniels and Koenig in the Division 2 Season 10 Steel Division 2 League Finals. Let's dive right in. Alrighty, folks, so we're back here again on Sianno. And on the left, in the blue, we have Colonel Koenig playing Panzer Lehr on V4 Victory. And on the right, in the red, we have Sir Daniels playing 29th Tank Corp on Juggernaut income. So two extremely abnormal incomes, really. Now we've seen a fair bit of V for Victory this season, which has been pretty cool to see. I don't think that the income is meta or anything. I don't think it's suddenly very good, but it is really fun to see some different incomes. Juggernaut, this is one we have not seen yet. The only time we usually see it is when it's against balance. Someone kind of counterpicks it. So this is really interesting. Sianno, still not a fan of this map. Sir Daniel's on the rough side this time. Koenig was on the rough side last time. So at least that's fair. Yeah, I just don't think this map is fair. Again, same description as last time. If you didn't see game 1, make sure to go check that out. It was a fun one. And I'm sure this one will also be quite a good one. Both players here, let's check out the deck list for a second here. Koenig, not super deep with infantry. He's even vetting his C-phase card of Panzergrenz, which is kind of surprising. Usually you kind of like leave that unvetted. But Sir Daniels doesn't have that many more infantry units, just about 10 more, really. The big issue for Koenig, for Koenig is going to be dealing with these IS-2s. I'm not 100% sure what his plan is for killing those. I mean, Panthers can do it. They just got to work really hard to do it. It is not easy. So we'll see. Nebelwerfer's 300. Those might do it. But here we go. We're off. SPW is coming in. We see a really big push in the north. It looks like Koenig going to go in this northern sector instead of this southern sector. I guess in the south, technically, Sir Daniels with the advantage, really, because of his IS-2s. Doesn't mean, that Koenig's going to really super struggle, but we'll see. Pumas, of course, the little gems of this division. SPW 234s, which are higher armor SPWs, basically. Very useful, very good. We got a ZIS 2 early. Those will be quite effective here. Sturm Pioneer trying to get in, actually unloading pretty early, not even trying to get into the town. Sturm Pioneer down south going into the woods there as well. We'll see if the SPW 234 can stop anything. I don't think it will. It's not a Puma, of course. But Sir Daniel's not even trying to get in there. And up north, the push is happening. There's a lot of infantry. The T-34-85 will be a bit of an issue, that's for sure. The SPW 234s can't do much against that. Can do plenty against all these soft targets, but that hard target's going to be an issue. Panzer IV can definitely at close range handle that T-34-85. The Panzer IV support, Panzer IIIH, I should say, is going to be pretty useless. Neither player really committing to the center there, quite surprising. If you guys enjoy this content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Shulky DP throwing some throwing some AT rifle fire out there. Double SPW doing some nice damage to that Maxim. Can't kill it, though. Down south, things pretty quiet. Sturm Pioneer throwing down a bunch of smoke and now just kind of sitting there. I'm surprised he's not trying to, move up into the town. He could definitely get there at this point, I believe. Should be able to slip into one of these buildings, but he's just standing there. Perhaps a misplay there by Koenig. T-34-85 in position now. Ooh, catches a Panzerschreck out in the transport. That's rough. Remember, all the Panzergrenz in Panzer Lehr have Panzerschrecks. It's kind of it's the thing. It's the fun thing about the division is having Panzerschrecks on all of your infantry. I can't say I don't dislike it. It's pretty darn fun. But yeah, should be interesting. That also means that Koenig has to be really careful about pushing his infantry really far forward. That can really bite him in the butt if he's not careful in those tighter spaces. 234's got to be careful, like I said. We do see a Valentine Komroti coming in. 2 Valentine Komrotis. These aren't amazing weapons, but for only 25 points, getting a tank with 80 millimeters of armor is actually really good. The gun shoots really fast. It doesn't have great pen, but it can certainly kill a Panzer IV. Panzer IVs with their famously not that thick armor. M10 moving in. Gonna be able to take out that Puma. Will miss its first shot. Koenig not on the micro yet. M10's gonna get our shot off. And misses again. Koenig's still not seeing it. Must be microing up north pretty hard. Misses a third time. Koenig getting a lot of leeway here. And I don't think he's gonna get away. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to say that he deserves that, but he didn't see it. And there was plenty of opportunities, after that first or second shot, he could have definitely made the run for it. Panzergren doing nice damage there. MG42 backing up as well. Valentine's moving in. The SPW's kind of stuck here. But they are going to go out into the open, the T-3045. Now, if it does push forward to kill these SPWs, then the Panzer IV will have its day. SPW's finding that Maxim, killing that off quite easily. Here they come. Problem is they push too far forward, and now the T-3045 will get a free kill on one of them. Down one goes. As he makes a run for it. T-3045 has not poked out far enough yet, but Koenig getting an easy 14-10 with these two flags down south. Koenig technically with the income advantage here, of course, but the thing is with the Juggernaut income, Sir Daniels is not even going to get a huge advantage in B phase, which is why I'm surprised he took Juggernaut. I have to imagine he did not first pick Juggernaut income. I can't imagine that. I really just can't fathom him picking that first. I have to imagine Koenig picked V for Victory first, and then he countered with Juggernaut, which again, in my opinion, is odd. SPW goes down to the T-34, so lost both those SPWs. Kind of disappointing. They did some work, but not a ton. And now the North is it's deadlocked. There's a lot of troops here. He is not pushing through anytime soon. Jagdpanzer IV is good at range, but at this closer range, not nearly as good because the T-3045 will pen it relatively effectively. Valentine 3 is now in as well, so he's using all the Valentines. I didn't see that. Yeah, he does have all. I guess he does have all of those in there. T-34. Now, the biggest issue with 29th Tank is that you really only have the one card of T-3476s, which means that you run out of medium armor really fast. But we see a lot of M10s and stuff he brings. He's got 2 cards of those. Kind of surprising. I'm not a huge fan of M10s myself, but in this season, my goodness, have they performed. MG42 gets spotted out. Panzer 3H, I think it sees the Valentine. Panzer IV moving up to support. Panzer III misses. Jagdpanzer IV taking damage. Gets a loader knockout. Unfortunate correct there. Panzer IV, though, on target, lands a hit. Problem is the Valentine's going to fire very fast. Panzer IV actually bounces the shot, kills the Valentine, takes a pen, though, so now it will die in one shot. That's definitely dangerous. The pile of Strelke SVTs here, and the Tanko moves forward to capture that flag, but 1311 is the same as a 1410. Panzerschrecks versus Strelke's. Panzer Gren's going to win all day, although the M10 supporting might swing the math here a little bit. But the Strelke DP very easily pinned. Panzer Gren significantly superior. Panzer 3M goes down to the Valentine. Panzer IV backs up to try to get on target of those. Showing a lot of sidearm. Misses because it's moving. And it's going to die. Yeah, the Valentine's going to tear through Panzer IVs. In A phase here, there's some Panthers, but that's the only heavy armor. Yeah, not a huge fan of the matchup here for the Panzer IVs. Valentines are going to chew those up easy. M10's doing a ton of support. They're not great HE support guns, but they're doing it right now. Up north, more armor goes down. Koenig is not getting the better of these trades right now, especially because these Valentines are, what, 25 points? My goodness, they're... I don't want to say they're free, but they're a step off of free, really. For a tank, 25 points is free. They're slow as crap. I mean, that is their biggest issue. They are Churchill level slow. Panzer 3 leader getting spotted out. Now that's going to go down to this T-3485. Unless it misses, it does not. So that's a noticeable loss. He really should have just tried to back it up because he really wants the veterancy on these troops, especially like that Pack 40. That would have really helped. Panther A down south, though. I'm not sure why he has it so far forward. I feel like this is a weapon you want sitting far in the back, not right up close. The argument for having it up close is if an IS-2 does show up, then, you know, the Panther actually has a chance of killing it. Are the IS-2s out of this division the good ones? No. They're the 1943 variants, which means they only have 160 millimeters of armor, which means that the Panthers actually can penetrate them at closer range relatively consistently. Closer being 1,000 meters and less. SBO 234 pushing up. This could be dangerous. If he goes all the way, you know, if he can get by some of this armor, he can kill that 25 mil. Panzerschreck, though, now getting spotted by the assault gun. That's going to be an issue because that's going to chew through that very quickly. Panzerschreck spots up. I kind of keep doing that. I apologize. Panzergren spotting it, though, now. And they can do quite a good bit of damage. Valentine moving in. Again, this Panther positioning is a little odd. Puma and 234 moving up. Up north, it seems like things have quieted down. Koenig definitely down on trades here with that play. But a little gap has opened up here. The half-track did capture this and now got killed, so he lost that bubble. That salient going down here. Panzer Gren not doing, fighting off the Strelke SVT. Again, the Panther in such an odd spot. The Valentine is going to finally move forward enough that the Panther can shoot, but the Panther through showing all kinds of side armor here. Oh no, oh no. Takes a penetration. And goes to, yeah, I did not agree with that from the get-go, that positioning of that Panther, and it dies immediately. That's a huge loss. Pack 40 getting some shots on target. Guerrilla as well. Obviously not exactly the unit you want doing this, but the Guerrilla's going to do some nice damage to these infantry. Is he ground attacking? Yes, he is. But that's going to get spotted out and killed. Oh, Koenig making some pretty severe micro mistakes here. Again, Panther should have just sat in this position. It could have done so well at that max range. It really beats anything. Pack 40 does pick up the M10 kill, so that's nice. Those M10s very efficient at these ranges. Panzergren's catching some more Strelke out. Obviously, the infantry out of 29th Tank quite bad. He brought in his Strelke DPs in A. Panzer IV versus this 2. As long as the APCR, well, the APCR is firing, so yeah, that's gonna do pretty well. If it was the normal shell, I would say it would be perfectly safe, but with the APCR, it's, yeah, in a lot of danger there. But anyway, the infantry in Panzer Lehr are basically all Panzerschrecks, so your infantry are significantly superior to the Strelke, especially because you're just bringing Strelke, and the Strelke DP brought in an A phase, which means he only gets 6, and now that he's out of those, no more double machine gun for the rest of the game, and that's going to be rough, because the Panzerguns are going to absolutely decimate all his infantry at range. Panzer IV getting some nice hits. Focke-Wulf, A8 coming in. These things are deadly on the strafe. Although it flew right into a double 25 mil. Could go down. Very possible. But it probably won't. I say probably. They are vetted. It's smoking. Nope, it does get out of range in time. Puma and SPW doing some nice damage to his infantry. And we do see another Guerrilla over here on the hill taking out that assault gun. He definitely needed that. Oh, Panzergren does unload. It's going to get off its Panzerschreck in time. Valentine goes down. There goes some veterancy there. Nice play there. Pack 40 getting hit hard down here. And Sir Daniel's making a play up north. There are some reinforcements coming in, a Guerrilla and a Panzer IV. The Pack 40 now aiming up on that T-34 76. Will it land the hit? It's got a lot of suppression. Does have APCR on. He does not need that at all. Not great. Oh, the APCR thing. Oh, Panzerschreck does... Panzerschreck. Gosh darn it. Panzer Gren taking out an infantry unit in the town. Nice kill there. Pack 40 goes down. That's rough. And the Yak Panzer IV getting held up on some infantry. Might want to turn off that HE. SPW 234 does find an assault gun, but the problem is we're having some hill pression here. Some hill pression is not allowing this SPW to fire its autocannon, so that's definitely rough. IS-2 coming in. It's going to be dangerous. Panzergren's coming in. The other thing, too, with Panzer Lehr, all your infantry coming in half-tracks. It's a very unique division, I will give it that. Sapperty pushing in, going to go for the woods and stuff. Pioneer and Panzergren coming in. We are now into B phase, a couple minutes in. So Koenig way down on income, and Sir Daniel's not really up on income, just no longer down on income, I guess. Panzergren does not get its Panzerschreck off, unfortunately for it. Sturm Pioneer versus Sapperty. I think the Sapperty usually wins, although it's an unvetted Sapperty. So if this was a triple star Sturm Pioneer, I would say Sturm Pioneer wins. Single star, we'll see. I'm actually going to zoom in here because I really want to see how this one plays out. Sturm Pioneer actually going to get out of range, and that's huge. That's the difference maker there. Because now the Sapperty has to fully re-aim, so the Sturm Pioneer wins. So due to some nice micro there, he does win that combat. There is an IS-2 here already. I didn't even see that. Took out the Panzer IV already. Sturm Pioneers do get in. How deep are they going, though? Going a little too deep. Tanko's probably going to take him out. Oh, does unload in time. Another one flying by. And yeah, that one goes down in the trench, but he's still alive. That's big. The fact that he's still alive means he gets one flamer off, and that's huge. And the Tanko goes down hard. And Koenig's push down here, developing nicely. 234 backs off that T-34 there. IS-2 is in now. There is a Pack 40 that can do it at close range. Martyr M2 as well. Panther A in too. So back into that same position. Koenig seems convinced that's where he needs to be. Sturm Pioneer is going to get overwhelmed here. Panzergren SDK of Z combo, though, a really nice suppressing fire. These things will win at range all the time. Saperty, Razvedka, Strelky DP, whole 9 yards coming in. Sturm Pioneer doing some nice damage. Can't take that away from him. It looks like Koenig's just going to fall back and consolidate, give up that flag there. He doesn't need it. He's got the 2 down south and has a lot of progress down here. Pack 40 in an odd position. A little odd of an unload spot, honestly. I mean, I feel like he probably could have got up a little further than this. Ubas and SBWs here on the hill ridge. He's got to be careful, though. If he just pushes up onto the hill, he's going to run into hill pression issues again. SDK taking a pen from that Valentine. Probably going to go down to the Valentine in a moment here. Pioneer on the run. And the Valentine does find its target. Down the SDK of Z goes. Yak Panzer IV can, of course, deal with this quite easily. SPW 234 goes down to the T-3476. Puma, still suffering from hill pressure, needs to fall back. Still one of the dumbest aspects of this entire game. Razvedka with his bazooka does take out the SDK of Z, doing a lot of suppression damage to the Panzergren. Which means the Sabri and Razvedka combo is going to win that out. Really nice. Panzer III, found by the T-3476. So that's definitely bad. It's making a run for it. It will get away. IS-2, though, getting on target. It will miss. Ooh. Panther A, though, it does find its target. And here we go. Misses its first shot. Panther 3 does go down. Panther's going to stay engaged with this IS-2. Bounces. And now disengages. Nice choice there. Still 14-10 for Koenig. If he recaptured the north, he would have a 15-9. Still 3 minutes left in B phase here, and then both players get their maximum income. Of course, Juggernaut going to have the advantage. You know, basically he's gonna pick up 150 points a minute. The thing is, he's currently down. No, he'll be down no points. It'll be even. He's up 250, down 250. Yeah, they'll be even. So Sir Daniels will build up a nice cushion of points. You know, after 20 minutes, he's gotten 300 extra points. That's not nothing. That is definitely not a small amount. That's a whole nother IS-2, a lot of T-34-76s, or 3 T-34-85s, basically a little short of that. But Razvedka's definitely causing some issues, killing off a lot of this armor. Double Martyr 3M, nice choice here with its APCR is 100% capable of killing that T-30, that IS-2, excuse me. More troops pouring in, another IS-2 as well. Koenig does have a C-phase card of Panthers unvetted, which means he's got 8 of them there. So lots of Panthers to go around once C-phase comes. There are no more Panthers for the time being. There was only 2 in A-phase. Pack 40, though, in position, pushing off that Razvedka. Panzergren going down here to the T-34, most likely. Martyr 3s, though, might have something to say about that. If they can get on target. There they go. But Koenig still did not turn off his APCR. He's really got to learn to micro that better. I think we've seen this in several games, him leaving APCR on all the time. There we go. Now it's off. Now he's got the right idea. Luckily, that T-34-76 was damaged at some point. I think Koenig needs a little bit more infantry. Up, here it comes. Yep, there's a little bit more infantry. Exactly what I was saying. Panzerschreck trying to hold on to this flag. Strelky SVT at close range will wreck the Panzergrens. That's for sure. Yeah, they'll do a good bit of damage and easily beat that. Grilla doing some nice damage over here. Panzer IV, Panzergren. I mean, both players are going to be playing light on infantry. That's just how these divisions work. The problem for Daniels is that he basically needs 2 Strelky for every 1 Panzergren, just due to the massive difference in quality. And once we hit C phase here, the extra cost of the Panzergren is really quite unimportant at that point. Now, this is very dangerous. Double Razvedka here could very easily push forward and totally, like, fart all over a lot of this armor here. Zis 2 moving into position. That's going to be dangerous. Back up north here. Panzer IV and Pack 40 in position now. Valentine already took a hit from the Pack 40. Once again, APCR being left on, wasting those APCR shells. At this point, it's more in fact he's wasting them. He needs to be able to kill this heavier armor. And T-34-85s at distance can be a pain in the butt too. So he really shouldn't be wasting these APCR shells. Yak Panzer IV and Panzer IV, though, going to be tough to push through at close range. Aufklärer does get spotted, I guess, by the Valentine 3. But then he loses sight of it again. And now a half-track in here grabbing this middle flag. So still 1410 because he lost this hill flag here. Pack 40 finally pushing through. It's used up most of its HE shell. MG... Oh! SDKFZ goes down. T-34 and the 85 on the hill doing a lot of damage. Double IS-2 now. Panther A deciding to poke its head out. It's going to get the shot off. Misses. Ooh. How did that fire so fast? That, I think, was the ammo glitch. I thought they fixed it, but back in the day, consistently, whenever IS-2s would, like, switch ammo types from HE to AP, they would reload very, very quickly. And we definitely just saw that. It shot at the MG42, and then immediately, like, 5 seconds later, shot at the Panther. So that's crap there. That's bug crap right there. Really unfortunate to see for Koenig. Again, the Panther versus IS-2 matchup was never going to be good, but if it's going to do that, that's really crap. So Koenig's position here is suddenly falling apart. We're now into C phase. It is time, folks, for the spam. Although neither of these divisions are really spam divisions when it comes down to it. Although all the armor up north now broken down, all of a sudden, Koenig is now in the attack up north. About to recapture this flag, might be picking up the 15-9 here. Pack 40 finding that Zis 2. IS-2 is going to get involved, though. This thing does do a lot of HE damage for a tank. Is this thing firing really fast, or is it just me? It's 3 rounds a minute. Saperty does get off its grenade. For whatever reason, it didn't fall back when the flames hit it. Pack 40 is going to die to the Razvedka. I shouldn't say probably. It's definitely going to. Panzer getting caught out, but the Saperty doesn't put out that much damage, especially with the combo of the SDKFZ. It's going to be rough. Panzer IV swinging down here, I guess, to move forward, I would assume, to try to kill the Valentine. Guerrilla continues to just pound things. Anything you can find. M10 in position here. M10 actually is going to, can absolutely die to the Puma. Still 1410 here. Bunch of infantry left. All that armor broken down. Koenig in a very dangerous spot here. Pack 40 falling back. Getting chunked by that IS-2. Now an attack coming in. There's not much to stop it. MG42 might hold these Strelky up. That's about it, though. There's a lot of armor there to kill it. Yep. And now goes MG42. Panzer guns do find the Strelky, but can't kill him in the transport. Guerrilla's seeing a Tanko. Down it goes. Big hit there. Panzer IV can definitely poke out and hit this T-34. Panzer III's rolling in. I mean, Koenig's got a big point advantage at this point. But now he's lost the flag in the middle. We're back to a 12-12 with this flag here back in Daniel's hands. This could be the slipping here for Koenig. I do see double Katusha. I did not see where it fired. I did miss that. Looks like it fired here. Pioneer Saperty both surviving their traded grenades by falling back. Puma went down without killing the M10, so rough there. Focke-Wulf did come in up north, hit some infantry, pinned those tankos, and pushed him out. 13-11 again for Koenig. You're going to Boston, though. This is a pretty heavy bomb loadout with 2 500-kilogram bombs. Panzer guns are pretty bunched up, so this is gonna hurt. Oh. Panzer IV, though, finding that T-34-76, misses its first shot. T-34 is blind, apparently. It is. And the Guerrilla, of all things, takes out that T-34. There's a Zenart here to stop the Focke-Wulf, but the Focke-Wulf is getting on the back of the Boston. No, it does not. He gives up. Interesting. Sir Daniel's missing some micro up north. Katusha is coming in for the Pack 40. It's very weakened already. I have to imagine it's going to go down, and there we go. How many more Pack 40s does he have? Not a ton. No, what am I talking about? He's got 8, so he should have a few more left at least. Another Panther A rolling in finally. Yeah, I'm not sure though what a Panther A does against 3 IS-2s. And Sir Daniel's pushing in hard into the center here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 3 HE shells. You don't see 3 IS-2s standing around very often. But at the same time, he's really neglected. Sir Daniel's has really neglected the north. Koenig has thrown a lot of reinforcements into the town. Of course, up north, he's struck back hard. IS-2, though, gonna be an issue once again. Nothing up there capable of killing that, except maybe the Pack 40. Martyr 3, what's it going after? M10, spotting it. Gets the first hit. Martyr 3 turning very slowly. Not even on target yet. Does get a shot off, but once again... Oh! There it was! I guess the Puma did get a pen. And the APCR of the Martyr M3 does kill it. Pioneer, Sapperty fighting again. Neither are pinned enough to fall back. And they're going to trade. And really that's a win for the Pioneers because they were much weaker anyway. Back to a 12-12. We have 25 minutes here remaining. We'll see. Zis-2 taking a lot of damage, but it does kill off the Grillo. That's a big kill, and the Grillo failing to kill that Zis-2. That's a big fail there. Pack 40, though, out of APCR, so its ability to kill this IS-2 is very limited. Again, side shots always possible, but rough spot there. Koenig really needs to reinforce the south. Which he is, but it's a dangerous spot to be in. I'm surprised he's not at least poking the Panther out a little bit to try to, you know, block off some of this. There he is. Now he going, yep, in a nice spot there, not revealing too much. Pack 40, spotting something, but that's not going to do it. He does have the HE on. I'm surprised he hasn't turned that off yet. Oop, SDKZ goes down. Panther, though, finding that T-34-76 should kill it easily. Ooh, Pack 40 gets a turret stuck on the T-34-85. Nice hit there from the APCR. And the Panther should be able to finish off this T-34 easily. Oh, Pack 40 is going to steal that kill. Kill steal. If we were playing Call of Duty, you know, dude would be pissed. Be like, dude, you stole my kill, man. What a jerk. Panzergren should be able to stop these Sappery in their tracks. Should be like a brick wall here. Yeah, especially 2-on-1. MG42, go brrr. Now, 2-on-1, though, Sapperty should win out against a single Panzerschreck. Problem is the Panzerschreck's gonna... Panzerschreck, my god. The Panzergren's gonna keep changing targets. That's the issue. So neither of them will get pinned. Strelke getting in range of the MG42 right nice and close there. We see double 76mm off-map coming in. These are really just, like, you can call them in twos. How many does he have? He's got C-phase, so he has 6 of them. Oh my god, why? They're 40 points. That's disgusting. Those need to be nerfed. I don't care how bad they are. They need to be nerfed. Every off-map needs to be bad. I do declare. Panzer 3 doing nice work killing off some of these half-tracks. Focke-Wulf cannot push through, unfortunately, for it. Because we now have a Zenart 37mm as well. He has 4? What? Yeah, these should not be 40 points. No off-map ever should be 40 points. I don't care how garbage they are. It's insane. Focke-Wulf flying out there. It looks like one of the Zenarts was killed off. Not sure how. There's no arty here. No mortar at all. Panzergrens did get forced out of the woods. They're not good. They're now in the yellow cover. Armor was heavily damaged there by the Panther Pack 40 combo. Colonel Koenig still way up on points. Panther 8 finding an M2A1. Nice hit there. Strelke moving up, though. They're not going to get up on the hill, though. The Panzergren's going to be tough to push through there. And here we go. He just has some Strelke to follow up. I guess he's just going to off-map and then try to surrender everything. But there's a lot of infantry not standing in this part of the town. A lot of troops coming in. Actually going quite far back. Koenig not deploying very aggressively at all there. Has managed to clear the north out a bit. Very nice there. He could slip by this IS-2. Kill that Zenar. He doesn't know that, but, you know, that would be quite cheeky of him if he found out. Panzergren doing lots of damage. They are out of cover though, so that's bad, but still double MG42 doing what it does and mowing down Soviets. Yeah, this is what Panzergrens do. Now, if this other Sapri can unpin, this will be a win for the Sapri, but if it's still one-on-one, this Panzergren should win, even with the cover differential. It looks like it's going to. Yeah, he might just straight up kill this here in a second. He needs to start killing things now, but now the Razvedka's in. 3-on-1's going to be a little much. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Panzergren going to go down. Off-map did happen. SDKFZs did get killed by the Razvedka and stuff. Boston bombs came down. Did a lot of hurt on some infantry. IS-2 continues to be a brick wall. Martyr 3M moving in, though. How many of those does he have? He has 5. So he's used most of them. This is still good. Like, that's still it still pins everything and allows him to do exactly what he's doing and driving this through, which is crap. Another Boston in, killing off the MG42. That's a big weapon for that. Nebelwerfer is finally in, looking for some IS-2s to kill. Strelke almost captured his flag, moving forward to do it. Panzergren's going to spot that, though, and push him off quite easily. M2A1s do not make it across. He just unloaded them instead. More off-mapping going. SPW is going to survive that. Nebelwerfer firing. Is it on target? Actually, the IS-2 falling back is putting it right in to target. I don't know if Koenig did that on purpose, but it ended up being a very heads-up play. Because basically, you know, your opponent sees the rockets coming. They assume you're aiming right at your target. Usually, you actually want to put the ring kind of like this, so that when the opponent backs up, they back up right in the ring. Unfortunately for Koenig, that strike basically just missed completely. And not because of a bad targeting, but because just RNG screwed him there. T-34 is taking a lot of damage from the Panzer IIIs, actually. 20 minutes left in this game. Koenig's still way up in points. Like tickets, excuse me. And the thing is, it's not like this is, you know, balanced on Maverick or something where there's a huge point differential happening. Like, you know, Koenig's still getting plenty of points. Off map, continuing to come down. This is ridiculous looking. IS-2 is having trouble splitting its fire everywhere. PAC-40M Martyr 3. APCR doing some damage. Boston dropping some big booms again, though, killing the Panzergrens. M2A1 flying through, surrendering some Strelke there. Focke-Wulf can't get on it. IS-2 still alive, though, despite all the fire. Focke-Wulf probably will go down here, I would think. More M2A1s moving through. Panzer's out of position here, really. Could be stopping those. Down goes the Focke-Wulf. Pretty ouch loss there. Double Katusha going for this blob of AT. Really a little bit off target here. Doesn't do a lot of damage. IS-2 definitely took some damage there. Well, maybe not. Looks pretty fresh. Guess it didn't. IS-2 spotting out that armor. Misses. Oof. Well, that 30% accuracy does have an effect once in a while. And a huge push down south now. Sir Daniels knows he's got to start getting some flags. Problem is, this IS-2 crests this hill. It could get Panzerschrecked quite easily. It is a little out of range, I think, at this moment. It is. Let's see if Koenig moves in time. Panther 3 goes down. Koenig has not noticed his opportunity, unfortunately for him. Panther A out of position to do much about it. Nebelwerfer coming in, of all things, and it's moving into a very dangerous spot. Panther A could move up. I mean, they're quite close at this point. Strelke goes down. And Sir Daniel's staying on the aggression here with this IS-2. Strelke getting wiped out again. Strelke are not going to have a good time against Panzergrens. They got to get really close to do much. Off map now here. Martyr 3M wasting APCR on a T-34-76. Ugh, Koenig's got to really start microing his freaking APCR. He wastes so much on targets that absolutely do not require it whatsoever. Panther gun's been pushed a little too far out now, but IS-2's going for that Panther. Panther should get the first shot off unless it can't see it. That is possible, although there's nothing to see the Panther either, so this could go either way. Although the Panther, the IS-2 might be in cover here, and that's going to be the big difference. Another Panther in. Here comes Focke-Wulf. Double Focke-Wulf coming in. There is no AA this far forward, so it will get in. Nebelwerfer hitting that IS-2. Gets a nice hit on. Kills the IS-2. Nice kill there from the Nebelwerfer. It's even going to damage the other one. Whew. Yeah, you really don't want IS-2 sitting right next to each other. Panther versus IS-2. IS-2 missed its first shot. No, it didn't. I lied. Oh, and down goes the Panther. Oof. And that's what I said originally at the start of this game. I'm not 100% sure how he cleanly deals with IS-2s. Focke-Wulf bombing on an IS-2. Just got to get that damage on it. And he does. He gets a nice strike in. Another Focke-Wulf coming in. How many of those does he have? C-phase card, 4 of them. So he's put a lot of damage on that thing, but it's certainly not dead. More off-map coming in. All the infantry are dead. That's going to be rough. There's plenty of Panzer IIIs and stuff here to stop this blatant push from Sir Daniels, although Strelke's going to get in. Panzergren's coming in again. I was just surprised that he brought his Panzergrens in with vet. Usually, especially when you're a V for Victory or Juggernaut or Balance, you're going to have one C-phase card of unvetted stuff, just to make sure you have enough to go long, like you apparently plan to. And Colonel Koenig still has APCR on, which means these Strelke don't all the way die in the transport, which is, you know, unfortunate, to say the least. Pack 40 backing up. The Strelke were at least stopped. We do see some artillery now. Where's that coming from? I have no idea where that just came from. Double Boston coming in now. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh, there it is. There's a more, right? I knew there had to be something. Sir Daniel's really on top of his air micro. He doesn't let his bombers just get killed by, like, insta-retreating them. He flies them into it, dodges some of it, and then gets out. Flag going down here. Sir Daniel's now to 1410. It's got the town flag and that southern flag. IS-2 finding the Panzer IV. Yeah. First shot kill there. I can feel Koenig's frustration. Focke-Wulf finally gets in the back of one of those Bostons, kills it off, and stays out of range of the AA. So big kill there. Panther A kills off the IS-2. That's what he needed. He is starting to pick off some of these IS-2s. How many does Daniels have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he's got a lot. He's got 7 of them, and I think he's killed 2. Unless this one, nope. I think he's killed 2 so far. So there's still plenty to go. Oh, wait, maybe this one died. Nope, it's right there. And now Sir Daniel's moving into this hill. 15-9 is exactly what he needs, but apparently he still won't win. The game, because they actually have it on the time, like, remaining thing, it doesn't show a time if the game determines that he still won't win by the time limit. It's kind of dumb because obviously league rules, as long as Sir Daniels gets his score above Colonel Koenig's, then he will win. Understand it's not based on what the game's determination of victory is. It's based on the league rules. And league rules say whoever has the most tickets at the end wins. M2A1 capturing the flag. SDKZ will take damage from that 50 cal. It's unlikely they'll die, but the Panzer Truck's going to take care of that. Back to a 13-11, and now Koenig definitely not losing with this amount. Boston in again. Don't see any more other Focke-Wulfs coming in yet. No AA still. He's got Flak 41s he could call in. Gepards and 20 mils. Gepards and 20 mils are useless, but the 88 could do something. Nebelwerfer making another attempt. Sir Daniels doesn't see it, so ooh, good hit there. And there it is. Another IS-2 down. Focke-Wulf spotting that Razvedka. Can't kill it because is able to retreat in time. Another Focke-Wulf going for it, though. No, it was just blind firing. Boston getting more bombs off. Yeah, he needs there. It is Flak 38 with the other, so it's like a double 20 mil and a Gepard. So finally we see some AA out of Colonel Koenig. He's been pretty far behind on that. Other IS-2 now falling back. Koenig making a nice push back here. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think all the IS-2s have been deployed. I think. If I'm counting correctly, they're all out. Either dead or on the map. Panther versus IS-2. Another Panther dead, though. He did get a penetration, so yeah, that I can't call it a win, but it wasn't a total fail. But Daniels is not... I don't think Daniels wins this at only a single tick. I think Koenig has too much of a lead at this point. Focke-Wulf coming in. Gets its bombs off. Lands a nice hit on the Strelke. Ouchie. IS-2 moving forward to capture that flag. He's got to be very careful. Nebelwerfer coming in for that IS-2. Will it get the kill? It does. Another death there. So that's 4 IS-2s down. And the flag back in Koenig's hands. Big kill there. Very big. Nice use of that Nebelwerfer. IS-2 showing some rear armor. This Panzer III, is it going for the cheeky hit? Panther 8 should get a pen and kills the IS-2 again. That's 5 down. Oh my goodness gracious. My hat off to Koenig here, killing this many IS-2s with Panthers and Nebelwerfers, basically. Those are some massive losses here. M10's, I mean, solid, but much easier to kill. Not nearly as dangerous. And will struggle against the Panthers at all ranges. Close range, they can definitely pin. Oh, I do love that sound. That's a cool sound. Yeah, the rocket sounds are pretty cool. Katusha cannot kill off that Panther. It certainly did damage, but it's obviously not dead. Gepard at close range can do some nice damage to these Strelke. Kind of like a Crusader AA, same idea. MG42 spotting out some Strelke, killing those off. Saperty trying to sneak in to capture this flag. Sir Daniel's back to a 12-12, though. That's rough, losing this flag on the hill. M2A1 should pin this Panzerschreck down before it can fire off. Back to 14-10 for Sir Daniels, but the Saperty is spotted by the MG42. Less than 10 minutes remaining here. Yep, Gepard doing some nice damage. Another IS-2 rolling up on the hill here. No craps a given. The Panther doesn't really care that it's damaged when it fights the IS-2. It's going to die in one shot either way, so the fact it's damaged is irrelevant. IS-2 killing off that SDK of Zed. Panther facing the wrong way, unfortunately, so it's going to take time to aim up. IS-2 is still reloading. Panther should get one shot off. Whoop! Does get its pen. I don't think it's going to get the second, though. Nope. And down the Panther goes. Does get that all-important penetration, though. So only one hit is needed now to kill that IS-2. T-34-85 covering down the road. More Panthers rolling in. Still 14-10 for Sir Daniels. He needs that 15-9 very badly. Oh, this is coming down to the wire here. What an exciting one. Panther A, Panzer IV moving in. Panzer IV definitely can handle that T-34-85 at close range. Gepard going down, though. Oof on that one. Panzer III, Martyr 3, excuse me, going after that T-34-85. Bounces. At range, the T-34-85 is very much advantaged. PaK-40 wasting APCR shells once again. That's so frustrating to watch over and over again. Yeah, see, the Martyr 3 is going to really struggle to pen at this range. The T-34-85, though, absolutely will not struggle to penetrate that Martyr 3, but it does get the pen. This one should hit. Yep, Martyr 3 falling back, actually, and gets its kill. Wow, nice there for Koenig. That's huge. That's massive. Focke-Wulf chasing down that Boston 25mm N37. Should be able to stop that. He's continuing on, though. Decided it's... Nope, doesn't go for it, and the Focke-Wulf falls back the wrong direction. Leader goes down. Boston fails to get its bombs off this time with all the 20 mils. Will it go down? I don't think so. It's going to get out of range in time. Jagdpanzer IV right up next to this IS-2 and decides to break off the engagement. IS-2 suffering from hill pressure, misses because it's moving. Jagdpanzer IV still wants nothing to do with it, trying to make a run, although is he baiting into this Panther? Oh, that would be sick. I think he is. IS-2 thinking he's totally safe. I think Koenig's happy to lose a Jagdpanzer IV to take an IS-2 down. Problem is Panther's going to get stuck here most likely, killing transports if he sees them. He does not see it. Ooh, double M10 is going to be very dangerous. Especially because he's... Gets a pen on that M10. Boston does get his bombs off. Panther falling back, takes a penetration though, kills his own Studebaker with his bombs. Oh no. Still 12-12 now. Now he's not even getting a tick. That's even worse. He's so... I don't think he can. I mean, if he crushes one part of his line, maybe. But again, this isn't like Maverick. It's not like the line is thin. It's thick with troops from this V for Victory income. And Koenig really took advantage of his V for Victory income here. We saw him take an early lead using that A phase income, hold on to it for dear life through B phase, and then it's just continuing to pour in C phase. Neville for Kalen and M10. It's not exactly what you're looking for there, but hey, it's a kill. And if the Panzer Shrek can get, the Panzer Faust, gosh darn it, the Panzer Gren can get in and get some kills there, would be huge. Panther A goes down in a single hit there from the M10s. That's rough. Panzer 4 getting an IS-2 kill. No business doing that, but then gets an armor crack. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody getting lucky. Nobody is getting screwed here. Everyone's things are going to kill things they shouldn't be able to kill. Up north, Koenig made a huge push, capturing this flag up north, and now is on a 13-11 himself. The Saperty, the only thing holding this flag here, will beat the Panzergrens, of course. Panzer 3 going to go down to the T-34, 85 for Scherzies. Oh my goodness gracious. Hopping back down. We lost another M10. Gepard is holding the line. Panzer 3, will it take out the M10? It does. Oh my goodness gracious. A nice little SDKZ 251 here. This thing is fantastic. Does tons of damage, tons of HE damage. It's basically the same gun as an SPW 233. It just doesn't have recon or speed, but hey, it's the gun you get it for. Focke-Wulf does get its bombs off despite the AA moving very far forward here. 37 mils are so underwhelming. These things do not suppress enough. 251 goes down up north here to the T-34-85. Pack 40 caught out by the Strelke. Not a great matchup there. You really don't want your pack getting hit by that. But there's another Panther moving in. SPW 234 finding a Zenart 37 mil. That's rough. I don't know where it's going. Oh no, it's going to reveal itself to the T-34-85 and retarget to the T-34-85 really bad. It's not going to finish that 37 mil off. Martyr 3 kills off the off map there. Martyr 3 going to get a side shot on the T-34-85. No, it's not. It's pretty close, though. It should pen relatively well here. T-34-85 misses. And a gun jam. Oh, Koenig being blessed. La, la, la. By the RNGesus. Puma, Panzer 4, pushing that Strelke off the hill. He will recapture this flag. And I'm not sure. I don't think Sir Daniels can get back into this at this point. Tons of infantry. Not much they can do against these armored targets. He's lost basically every IS-2. There's one left here. I believe just one. Yep, just this one. I mean, serious credit to Koenig for killing so many IS-2s. I didn't think he'd be able to do it. Martyr 3 versus T-34-85 wins out. Martyr 3s are excellent. Like, they're just fabulous units. Martyr 3M is fabulous. The Martyr 3, regular Martyr 3 is fabulous. Just an extremely cost-efficient unit that can beat tanks worth far more points easily. Panzergren getting hurt bad by the Saperty, but the Saperty getting pinned by its own grenade, and the SDK of that 251 should be able to pin that down here with a burst, and then it can move in and cap him. 16-8 now for Koenig. It's Sir Daniels whose line is collapsing, not the other way around. Panther T-34-85 can't see each other and now finally spot each other, but the Panther had its gun turned, but it will bounce the first shot. The Panther will not bounce off that T-34-85. He did surrender that Saperty, does get a penetration, but the Panther should be able to finish it off now. Down it goes. 2 minutes remaining. Double Focke-Wulf coming in for that IS-2. It will. The first will knock it to. The second should. There it is. Will it kill it? Nope. Just gonna scratch the paint a bit. Panzer 4 at close range. Will it get the super lucky pen? No, it will not. Will he get another try? I think he will. He will. He's gonna get one more shot. he doesn't, and he's dead. But this Panther, that will do it. Panzer IV, though, finding some Zenart sitting out in the open and decides, oh, I guess I'll just kill these really quick. IS-2, the final one going down. Slow clap here for Koenig. Well, not for that. That was bad. But for the IS-2, killing off every IS-2 out of 29th Tank. Really impressive, honestly, because he did not have any weapon that cleanly killed it. Yes, the Panther can pen the 1943 version. It makes it much easier to succeed. But that does not make it a good counter to an IS-2. He didn't have any sort of PaK-43 or Nashorn or King Tiger or anything, basically, with that super powerful Axis AT gun. And still managed to kill every IS-2. So congrats to him on that play. That's really impressive. Panzergren's just driving on in now. Nothing to stop them. Both players running on fumes at this point, but we can see by the map, Koenig's got most of this stuff still around. Puma trying to retarget. Panther A just chilling there. Ooh, down it goes. Panther should get the first shot off for sure. T-3045 should still be reloading. There we go. Oh, what the T-3045 is going to get a second shot off first. Will the Panther bounce? It will not. Down it goes. But obviously, the ticket difference is far too significant. And Sir Daniels finally throws in the towel. What a freaking match. 49 minutes and 51 seconds on Sianno here. 5,375 kills to 6,670 there for Colonel Koenig. Yeah, what a match. That was super exciting. M10 doing some work. T-3045. IS-2, of course, doing lots of killing. Both IS-2 here getting a nice little list of kills. More IS-2's doings. Boston's did some heavy damage there. More IS-2 kills. T-3485, very nice. On the other side here, Jagdpanzer IV, these are wonderful. They do great work. Panzer IV doing some good stuff there for sure. Focke-Wulf's definitely nice planes here with their medium resilience. SDK Z251, wow, very nice. MG42 getting some kills, cool. Martyr 3, very, very nice. Nebelwerfer, boom, baby. Doing its thing really nicely. Panzer IV getting some nice kills there towards the end. That's just like a mopping up thing. Can't give it too much credit. SDK Z251 doing some nice damage as well. Yeah, what a match. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and have a fantastic day.